Hi everyone, this is Grace from the Empress Tarot 2222, and I'm doing a pick a card reading about what guidance do you need right now. So I have here 6 cards. Just pick, choose, and see which one do you think you're most drawn to. So this is card number 1, card number 2, card number 3, 4, 5, and 6. So by the way guys, I will put a timestamp on the details below so that you can easily just jump onto the card that you picked so that you don't have to watch the entire video. Okay? If you pick the card number 1, so this is what it have. It says Queen of Swords, clarified by the Knight of Wands in reverse. Queen of Swords is all about speaking the truth. Whenever I see this card, I see it as something needs to be said. And also with the butterflies on the crown, it represents transformation. So there are things that needs to be said, and it will result into this massive transformation. And also this angel, this is like representing that you have angels' guidance. All these clouds are representing, all these clouds will be cleared once this truth that you have been keeping for a while is said. So that's what you're being guided to do right now. It needs to be said. Whatever secrets or truth that you've been keeping for a while. So it is clarified by the Knight of Wands in reverse. Knights are all about actions, fast-moving action. Because it's clarified, Queen of Swords is clarified by this Knight of Wands. In reverse. This is representing you right now, because this truth needs to be told. It is preventing any movement right now. You're like in the stagnant situation. I can see that because it's reversed, you're almost like, majority of you is not moving, and if there's any movement, it is very, very, very slow movement, slow moving forward in your life right now, because it is the Knight of Wands in reverse. Until this truth is told and revealed, this will continue to happen. You'll be stuck. Slow movements. So that's what the card 1 represents. Queen of Swords, clarified by the Knight of Wands in reverse. Okay, moving on to card number 2. Card number 2 is Knight of Pentacles. And it is being clarified by the Temperance in reverse and the 6 of Wands in reverse. Okay. Knight of Pentacles. What I can see from here is that an offer, it is an offer, a material offer. There is an offer that needs to be made. It's like you prayed for this thing, whatever is this thing in your life. You prayed for success, this abundance, but the universe is telling you that you need to offer something. You need to, after all those praying, you need to do something to make it start something to make it seem that you are really committed. You really want this thing. You have to be in partnership with the universe. You have to do whatever you can, invest in this you need to take risks. You really need to do the human thing that you can do to be able to get this thing that you want to achieve. Whatever this is, if this is like wealth, success and career, but this is mainly talking about, I think, abundance, financial abundance and career. So you have whatever that is that you think you have to invest. I hope that makes sense. So it is clarified by the Temperance in reverse and the 6 of Wands in reverse. Temperance in reverse is all about balance, but because it's reverse, it is saying that there's spiritual imbalance. There's this imbalance, and what's telling you that is that yes, God has heard, the universe has heard your prayers, but now it is imbalanced because they want you to really do your part on this. Angels will be helping you, but they want you to do your part to be able to go through that success that you want. It's basically saying there needs to be a balance. What's that giving and receiving? What's that? What are you willing to give to be able to? Is it small thing that you need to give and to be able to get and receive that success that you want? And it's also clarified by the Six of Wands in reverse. Success, basically victory. You'll be victorious. It's already possible, like it is already possible you'll get this success, but because it's reverse, unless you start doing your part, then you start doing your part, then this card will turn to this. We start getting success. So what you're being guided to do is start doing this. Is small, it doesn't have to be big, but just basically start doing those small steps. Sometimes all you have to do is just basically start doing it. That's just like what I'm doing right now with this channel. I just basically started doing it, and because it's what I'm being guided to do. So that way, that's how you open the doors for that success that you want. Don't fear, because angels are here guiding you. But there needs to be balance. You need to do what you need to do to be able to turn this success, get this success, and be victorious. So that's card number 2. Okay, moving on to card number 3. So this is card number 3. Okay. Card number 3 is the Star in reverse, being clarified by the Five of Pentacles in reverse. So the star for me, whenever I see this card, is hope. So because it's reverse, it's telling you're being guided. I'm being guided to tell you that things, even though that things are not looking good right now in your life, don't lose hope. Also, whenever I see the star, I think about the compassion, giving to yourself, self-love, and giving to others. So what this is telling me, being this card in reverse, is that there seemed to be an imbalance on your giving to others and the giving to yourself. It seems like you're thinking like situations will not change. But that's because you need to give love to yourself, because this is all about emotions too. And cups is, to me, that signifies love in this particular reading. You need to give self-love to yourself as much as you're giving love to other people. You need to make yourself as a priority as well. So it feels like this is telling me that there is an imbalance in your relationship, in the giving and receiving. Relationship with yourself and relationship with others. Because it's the star in reverse. This is also telling me that you might feel like you're giving, you feel like giving up right now, but basically don't give up. I feel like I'm really just repeating myself, but yeah. Five of Pentacles in reverse. It feels like it feels like this is you, and you feel like you're being left out in the cold. But because it's reversed, it is telling me that this is what you're feeling right now, but you're not being left out in the cold. You feel like you're alone right now, and there's no one to turn to. But it's making me think about this. You're like on this stage, like you have to go through this. You're going through this transformation right now, and even though you might be feeling alone and depressed, just think of it's making me think of this analogy about the caterpillar. Just think of the caterpillar, and in order for the caterpillar to turn into this beautiful butterfly, this caterpillar has to be alone in the dark, in the cocoon. So it's telling me for you to take this time to meditate, and if you haven't been doing that, then try doing that. Try to contemplate and reflect, and yeah, because you might feel alone But if, just like the caterpillar, if there's meant to be two caterpillars in one in one cocoon, then then you see two caterpillars in one cocoon, but there's only one, because you have to go through this alone. It doesn't mean you're being left out, but this situation will only make you feel stronger and feel renewed, and you'll transform to this beautiful butterfly. So guidance is telling you, just work on yourself now, and don't lose hope, don't give up, and focus on your self-love, on balancing the giving to others and the giving to yourself. It's like when you're planning time for other people and time for yours, plan like include yourself with the planning. Just like how you plan, you'll have time for different people. Just include yourself with the plan. For example, self-care, or when you're planning your time, you include simple things like, yeah, self-care, however you do it, whatever makes you happy. Could be, I don't know, if you reading a book, or like if you haven't done art right now, then if doing art makes you happy, do that, whatever it is. Or take time to whatever that passion is, whatever that is, simple thing that you think will make you happy, do that right now. Start doing it. I know it's hard, but do it in small steps, and start on this self-love journey, whatever that makes sense to you. Don't give up, don't lose hope. Okay guys, moving on to card number 4. Okay, keeps falling down. Alright, card number 4. It's the Hierophant. And it is being clarified by the 9 of Pentacles and the 7 of Wands. So yeah, when doing these card readings, I just basically go to what my intuition is telling me. So yeah, let's see. So you got the Hierophant card. It's a major arcana card. What you are being guided to do right now is that whenever I see the Hierophant, this tells me that about stability and structure. This is also telling me that about traditions. So it feels like this is telling me that you should go. You're this person, and it feels like you care too much about what other people are thinking about you, what people say about you, and your overall self-image. And it feels like you're being too rigid in a way that, yes, you have a good self-image, but does it really makes you happy? Is that really what you want to do? So it feels like it's telling me that in order to get that kind of stability, happiness that you want in your life, you need to let go of this. Of pleasing seems like pleasing others, and like letting others decide for you. But because it feels like it's burdening you in a way. So think to yourself, you're being guided to think, is this what you really want for yourself? So it's being clarified by the Nine of Pentacles. This is telling me that you have to be this free-flowing, person, like just basically go with the flow. You're looking at this bird, it represents what you really want, where your happiness is, and you kind of seem you already know what will make you happy, but being the hierophant, what other people were telling you, and the traditions that you've been used to, is preventing you to go forward and like just basically do the things that will really make you happy, because it seems like it's very much against to the society where you currently live. It feels like you feel like you won't feel accepted by the people. Well, that's kind of normal. That's normal, basically. Yeah, because we grew up in this world thinking, we've been conditioned to gain acceptance from other people, because we think that in order to get love, you need to do the things that you need to be this perfect person. But that is conditional love. If people wants you to be something just for them to be able to love you, then that's conditional love. You just have to be, all you have to do is just be yourself. because that's what truly will make you happy and satisfied in this life. Yes, you do have this stability, but it doesn't seem like there's no life, basically. So you need to break free from these traditions and from this happiness to be able to get this happiness. Because you keep looking at this happiness. But it's already in your reach. It's already there. You just need to, you already know. You just need to start doing it. The Hierophant is also clarified by the Seven of Swords. So what the Seven of Swords is telling me is that it is in for the taking. You're like, you have all these things now. It feels like these swords represents all the things that you have now. But you keep looking at those two swords. This represents the things that really makes you happy, the things that really are fulfilling. So it seems like what you have now is what you don't. These are things that you maybe want, yeah, that you already possess. Probably, I don't know, depends on your situation. Probably you already have all these possessions, material possessions, this maybe relationship, but all the wants. But these two, you keep looking at these two because this is what you need. This is your needs. And it seems like to me that you might have all the things that you want, but is it what you need? Because you keep looking back at these two swords. Whatever these are. But in order to get these two swords, you may probably need to let go all these what's burdening you, because you don't have room for these two swords. Whatever this is that you really, 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 truly want and need. Truly need. And yes, want as well. Make room for these two swords. Start by letting go whatever this is that's burdening you to achieve this happiness that you really want. So yeah, you're being guided to do that. Yellow for me also represents strength and courage and stepping into your power, as being represented by the solar plexus chakra. I've been guided to read the cards through that color because it's very prominent in these cards, like the yellow, the color yellow. So step into your power, let go of all those whatever is hindering you from this happiness. It may not be easy, but you already know what you need and want and what will make you happy. So yeah, I was cut off for I'm reading this fourth, if you pick the card number 4, but that's basically everything. I've already said everything that needs to be said for this card number 4. So moving on to card number 5. For those people who picked card number 5, this is what's the guidance for you today, or whatever time you clicked on this video. So card number 5, it is 10 of Pentacles in reverse, being clarified by the Queen of Wands. So 10 of Pentacles. This is basically having everything that you want. Everything that you want. Material possessions, this loving relationship, family with pets. And this what I can see from this is that this is what you want, this is your goal, this is what you want to happen. And right now you're not there yet. That's why it's reversed. And this for me is a very straightforward card. Just because it's reversed just means this is your hopes and dreams, financial fulfillment, loving relationship, family. And this is being clarified by the Queen of Wands. So what this is telling me is that this is a very fiery energy. Whenever I see this, I don't want to go by the signs, but yeah, if you know signs, then it represents fire signs, you know. But this what's telling me is like you need to step into your power, have this courage. That's what's being guided to tell you. Take a stand and be this Queen of Wands. Doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman. Be this Queen of Wands. Get into your power. Have the courage to make these goals real. If you have this fiery energy, this powerful energy, then you can turn these dreams, hopes, and success, victory that you want into this. But this is what you're being guided and needed to do. Be the Queen of Wands. Step into your power. Very straightforward for the people that chose card numbers 5. You just gotta have the strength, build the strength, do whatever you want to be able to build the strength in order to turn this into this 10 of Pentacles. It's there, but you have to be this. Queen of Wands represents people that are go-getter. They basically don't wait. They manifest their dreams into reality. They go after it. They go after what they want. They're go-getters. Yeah. And this is possible, but you just have to be this powerful individual in order to get everything that you want. You have to do the work. You have to don't give up. You have to keep doing and doing all the things that you need to do. So yeah, that's basically it's very, very straightforward message that I got from for the guidance that you need right now. Step into your power. This is possible. This is all the possibilities. You just have to be this. Go after your dreams. You can do it. That's what your guidance right now. So this is now card number 6. Card number 6 for people who chose card number 6, okay? Card number 6 is the Empress. The Empress. Being clarified by the 4 of Wands and the King of Wands. So this to me represents whoever you that pick this card number 6. This represents you needing to be this Empress, to step into your Empress power. The Empress is nurturing, very nurturing individual. They practice self-love to be able to give love, but they're powerful. They first practice self-love into themselves, and that energy basically just moves outwards, just basically sends love to everyone around them. So it doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman. We all have this represents divine feminine. We all have this feminine side, and we all have this divine masculine side as well. But this card is telling, but this divine feminine and divine feminine within us needs to be balanced. So what this card is telling you need to, there's an imbalance. You're more on your divine masculine. You need to step into your divine feminine. This nurturing, more emotional energy. It can be uncomfortable for some of you, but you need to practice this self-love in order to give love, in order to provide for the people that you love and care, people that you care about. And this to me, whenever I see stability and also marriage, romantic relationship, doesn't have to be, but for some majority of you, I think you need to be, for some majority of you, you need to, this to me screams like love, self-love, relationship, in order to get this victorious stability in your relationship and romantic relationship, that marriage, that success, stability that you want. You need to practice self-love. Be this divine feminine. Be in your feminine power. That's for the majority of you. And it's also being clarified by the King of Wands. This to me, what I can see from this card, clarifying the Empress along with the success, stability in relationship card, is that you have been the King of Wands for a long time. So it's telling me to not give off your power, but to be more receptive, be more the Empress. So this is you now, but this is represent. Back to this. So I've been cut off again. Sorry. Card number, if you pick number 6, this is for you. So as I was saying, you've been this King of Wands, very fiery energy. But in order for you to transform, as this is telling me, you need to be more in your feminine power, however comfortable is that to you. Mainly if you're a man. You need to be more receptive, because the thing is, some people, they're so used into giving, taking action, because in order to get through this success, but they're not so open about receiving. They're not so open about getting help from others, and just being worthy of just basically receiving things, because they always think like they have to give back, or they're not really worthy to get these things, to get this kind of love. They always feel obliged to to they've always been of service to others. Like, that's not wrong at all. I've been there myself too. I've always been, because it gives you this kind of being of service to others, very fulfilling. But it's not balanced. In order to be balanced, you need to be more open to receiving love, receiving as well as giving. You've always been in this giving energy. Yeah, so this is what you want to achieve. Whatever this success, it doesn't matter if it's not relationship success to you, but for some of you, for the majority of you, it is. So yeah, just basically, it doesn't mean you don't have to do anything. You have to focus on yourself, focus on your self-love, focus on you now. Nothing wrong with giving, providing to other people, but you have to be guided to be on this kind of energy. And now just think of it as, if you start putting self-love to yourself, then you'll be more able to give love to other people too. That just gives you, if you start taking care of yourself, because this to me is, you always feel like you have to sacrifice yourself, but that's not healthy. That only burns you out. So if you're worn out giving, how will you be able to give more in order to take care of the people around you? Get this success that you want, happiness, fulfillment. You have to take care of yourself too. That just gives you more opportunity. Giving self-love, love to yourself, that just gives you more opportunity to love other people around you too, because you're not being burned out. People around you will be happy, and you'll be happy too in the process. So that's the guidance for card number 6. Okay, so that ends my pick a card reading. This is my first pick a card reading, so bear with me, guys. And yeah, I hope you got the message that you need. And thank you for watching. If you like this video, if it resonated with you, then feel free to give and donate to this channel. I really hope all my details is below, and I really hope that this resonated with you. Currently, at the moment, because I'm a big beginner with this, but yeah, if you want a reading from me, at the moment I'm not very comfortable into doing that, but soon I will be doing it if I get requests from people. Yeah, but for now, I am offering you this, and yeah, thank you for watching.